Well, this may look like any other field, but this stand of okra is actually their front yard, in between their mailbox and their home. Welcome to Rain Crow Farm, just minutes from downtown Johnson City.
It's pretty much kind of a neighborhood, but it's usually just kind of a smaller space, so we're kind of only have really like a 1/4 acre of production, but we do things very intensively, which helps us to get a lot of food out of a small amount of space.
And that it is, a lot in a little. Dylan and Rachel first met while working together on a large farm in Nashville. In 2018, they moved here to Johnson City, putting down roots and starting their own operation.
I think before either one of us really got started farming, we really cared deeply about the environment and about the earth and about food and where it comes from and how it's grown. And so that's just an extension of it, is to create this and to have it right outside of our door and to try our very best to grow things in the most sustainable way and keep our footprint small and also keep the farm's footprint small, because farming can take a lot of inputs. So we try to keep that small and also local as well.
Small space, but large variety, even offering some more unique items like this two-toned squash. They like to try something new each year. And as you can see, some things grow really well. There is no crying in this room. And they stay busy with a CSA, community-supported agriculture program, that has become very popular.
Yeah, it's kind of like a subscription program, so some people can prepay up front, and it's a 25-week kind of commitment, and it goes from early May to the end of October, and people just get weekly seasonal vegetables each week.
Aside from the fresh produce, the subscriptions also include some of Rachel's beautiful flowers, grown right outside her back door.
I grow flowers so that out of any window in the house, you can get just a little glimpse of flowers, which I think just makes everybody happier. It definitely makes me happier.
For her especially, this is a dream come true. Even in high school, this was the life she wanted.
I grew up in Louisville, Kentucky, and I think my parents were surprised, maybe not in the best way. I think they were confused and surprised. But I love the connection that you get to the earth and that you get to your food and to the community.
Working side by side, Dylan admits it's a different world than the large farming operation in Nashville. But he says he wouldn't change a thing.
So there's definitely a learning curve of kind of doing things more by hand, and we do a no-till system, so we use a lot of compost, and we're not using big tillers or machinery and things like that. So yeah, it's been a slow progress, but we've met some really great people here, and having the CSA, you build a lot of relationships and there's a lot of support.
But for now, they are happy to be here, growing everything they can, trying to keep up with the demand and taking advantage of every nook and cranny of soil.
I think it surprises a lot of the first-time CSA members when they come for the first on-farm pickup of the year are very surprised. A lot of people, when they arrive and they see like the first 2 tunnels that you can kind of see from the road, they're like, oh, so you guys garden? And then they step back and you can see the whole expanse of their garden. They're like, oh, you guys really garden. And so, yeah, it's a constant change of expectations, I think, for people.
Living their dream, filling a need, and truly opening up our eyes to the possibilities. You can do a lot with a little.
I can't say enough about how supportive people have been through the restaurants, through the farmers markets and the CSAs. So I think there's a lot of potential, and things are moving in the right direction for that. And it's great for local small farmers that want to make a lifestyle out of that.